Hi everyone, my name is Claude Anger. This video is all about travel photography and working the scene. It accompanies my article in Leisure Travel Van blog where I talk about making the best out of one area. When you're traveling and you find a nice place, you say, God, you've got to stop here, and you take the picture and then it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't bring out the same emotion that you had when you saw that place. Why is that? Well, one of the ways to make sure you get the best result is to work the scene. Much like I describe in the article, is like a pro golfer doing that last putt to win the tournament, and he goes around the hole and circles it and looks at it from every angle, plumb bobs, and it makes the putt. Why? Because he found the best angle. And it's very much the same thing in photography. If you take the time to look at a scene and work the scene, go around and look at from every single angle, take a lot of images, then when you find the one that you like the most, take out your tripod and install it and really take the time to take the shot, and you will probably come back home with something that you'll be happy about. And this is what this video is all about. So join me and my wife Joanne as we go out. It's a cold, wintry day, but we're going to go out and try to find something and hopefully come out with a great image. So come along, and thank you for joining me. We're in beautiful Laurentians, about an hour north of Montreal. It's pretty cold. We had some snow. We had lots of snow. We had about a foot of snow in the last few days. So we have our snowshoes. I got my photographer gloves, and well, I'm going to travel light today. I've got my 35mm camera, one lens, and tripod, and let's see what we could find. So join us. Walking in the woods here. It's beautiful. Following some tracks that someone laid down. Let me show you. These woods are just beautiful. There's Joanne. We found this nice little stream here. You could hear it bubbling in the background, and I think this would make a very nice subject. We've got the light here. If we shoot that way, obviously there's some backlighting which we'll have to deal with. But this is a nice little scene. So we're going to try to see what we could do with this. Take it from different angles without getting wet, hopefully, and take our time. And I think we have some good light for a little while. So let's see what we could do. The first thing I'm going to do is I don't want to put my tripod down right away and take the time to set up the shot and everything. So what I want to do is work around, see what I like, see what and I will take some images, but I just won't take the time to put it on the tripod at this point. I like this angle here, obviously, and our shadows are in the way, so I'll probably will need to move. In the backlighting situation, you want to try to avoid getting the sun directly into the lens. You'll get a big flare, and also it kind of offsets all the settings for the automatic settings for the camera. So what I like to do is hide the sun behind a branch and I love backlighting situations, and I've been doing a lot of backlighting shots this year, just because I like it. And this is another great example of backlighting, but at the same time, I just don't want that sun to overpower the image. So I think I have a nice composition here. I've got 3 trees. I've got a little pond here that it's kind of bubbling, and I've got a nice branch going down. So I want to see if I could get a nice composition here. I'm going to crouch down, and I'm going to hide the sun behind one of those trees. I like the shadows coming towards me. Let's see if I could get something. I think I need to overexpose here a bit to get a little more information from the shadows. So the camera sees a lot of light, so it's kind of letting less light in. So I'm going to overexpose by one stop. Let's see what happens. I think that's going to be a lot better. What I tried to do, that branch there is if from this angle it's touching the water, so I'm crouching down so that obviously the video camera could see this, but you crouch down. The more you crouch down, the more the branch is hitting that background, the white background. So that's what we want. So there's no kissing cousins, if you want, from the branch hitting the water, and it just makes for a cleaner shot. I have to be very careful here. This is usually all water, so I'm gonna head down a little further. I want to get a better shot of the bridge if I can. So let's go. There's water here, so I will not venture any further. We took about 5-6 different angles, and there are 2 that I like in particular, and we're going to go back with the tripod this time. So I want to go back to those angles, put it on the tripod, and take my time to set up the scene properly. And you know, I think we'll have 2 winners. So I've bracketed the shots, means that I took three images at different settings. So I'll have one will compensate for the shadows, another one for the highlights, and another one should be pretty good in the middle. So if the one in the middle is not good, I could play around in Photoshop if I want to. So I know not everybody uses Photoshop, but if you do, that's one of the ways that you could deal with these images that has a strong backlight. Boy, that was a lot of fun. We found a nice spot that we liked, nice river, little wooden bridge, and we took the time to go around and find different angles that we thought would be the best composition for that area. We found two that we preferred and took the time to set the camera on the tripod, compose the shot, and hopefully come back with images that we would be happy with. It's really making the best out of the situation. Do you absolutely need a tripod? No. If your exposure is quick enough, handheld cameras will do a great job. If you have a smartphone, the smartphone will do a great job. But I like to use a tripod when I have one. It just steadies the shot a lot better. And if we do get a great composition that we ever want to print and put on the wall, I'm going to be sure that that image is tack sharp. So thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.